When you ask me what it means to be a lesbian, I have a fabulous life. I'm happy. I'm content with myself. Being gay is only a small part of who I am, but alas, it is a part of who I am. I do not cry myself to sleep or am upset by the life that I lead because of who I care about, because I accept the fact that it is simply love. But at the end of the day, I love who I love. Being a lesbian is being a straight person. It's having brown hair, it's having green eyes. It's a part of who I am. Yes, it's different. That's the reality. Love is the same. It has no right or wrong answer. Being a lesbian, it's just loving who I want to love.
The homosexuals. Most Americans are repelled by the mere notion of homosexuality.
Is in fact a mental illness.
2 out of 3 Americans look upon homosexuals with disgust, discomfort, or fear. 1 out of 10 says hatred.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
This involves showing the gay man pictures of nude males and shocking him with a strong electric current, and he will be unable to get sexually aroused.
They are taught that no man is born homosexual, that it is not genetic in origin, not the result of a hormone imbalance. Rather, they are told that sexual behavior is learned behavior. The average homosexual, if there be such, is promiscuous. He is not interested in nor capable of a lasting relationship like that of a heterosexual marriage.
And if we catch you with a homosexual, your parents are going to know about it first. And you will be caught, because this is one thing you cannot get away with. This is one thing that if you don't get caught by us, you'll be caught by yourself. And the rest of your life will be a living hell.
How much has the view of homosexuality changed in the past 50 years?
Well, it's changed considerably. First of all, when I was very young, I didn't really think much about it at all. I didn't know any kids that were homosexual when I was a youngster, and if I did, it didn't make much of an impression on me one way or the other.
Is there a cure for homosexuality?
That's like saying there's a cure for being heterosexual. You know, why does somebody need a cure for what they believe in is right for themselves? As long as they're not hurting anyone else, as long as they're behaving like a good human being, that's wonderful. Homosexuals should, be in the foreground for helping the rest of society learn. People who tease people because they're different than they are in any way is an indication of their own weaknesses. People who feel that way will be cruel and hurt someone terribly.
Where do you think gay kids are bullied the most?
Probably in a school setting.
Wait, did you just say school? Ah, yes, school. The place where parents entrust the teachers in taking care of their kids. But this is the same exact place where the bullying occurs. Is it safe to say that we have our own gay-bashing bullies in PHS? After receiving 100 senior and 100 underclassmen surveys, I took a look at what PHS students had to say. One of the surveys is being shown on the projector above. A student wrote he is uncomfortable around homosexuals, calling it weird. He then proceeds to say that he does not believe in same-sex couples and they shouldn't be married, even though his uncle is. Another PHS student wrote that marriage privileges should go to people who can have biological kids. I can see where he's coming from, except for the fact that postmenopausal mothers and infertile fathers can get married too. And time after time again, I saw people write that marriage equality does not coincide with their religion. One girl even wrote how her religion is against it, but then proceeded to write no hate on the bottom of the paper. The most surprising thing about this survey was the amount of people that admitted Christianity changed their views on homosexuality. But one girl said that bigot, homophobic, judgmental Christians are not really loving. While another student said that no one could even follow one testament and only follow the one rule against gays. The passage isn't even written by the disciples. An atheist even wrote that he might be against it if he was a devout Christian. On the final day of giving out my surveys, I had not received any full-out hate against gay people, but the last person to hand back the survey had this written on it. After first exclaiming that he is homophobic, he goes ahead and says that it looks disgusting when same-sex couples kiss or hold hands. The student then erased men were born men and should act like one, and instead wrote, gays, bisexuals, and transgenders should be illegal. I had found what I was looking for in regards to how students in Paramus High School felt about homosexuals. But how about the general public? It is said that older generations are less accepting, so I went to Paramus Park Mall to see if that statement rang true. Alright, just state your names and what town you're from.
Did I say my last name?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Carrie Graney from Hasbrook Heights. I'm Ashna Prague from Hasbrook Heights.
What do you think of gay marriage?
I think they should be able to gay people should be able to get married, just like straight people.
Exactly what she said. And they're just people, like, you love who you love.
You can't help who you fall in love with.
What do you think marriage equality will do to the world?
It would blow up. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm Danielle from Milford. I'm not gay, unfortunately, but my best friend is, and I feel like if you're happy with who you want to be with, that's all that matters.
What do you think about gay people?
What do I think about gay people? I accept gay people for what they are. I think they should live their life and be happy. What else do you want me to say?
What do you think about gay marriage?
Gay marriage. I think if gay people want to get married, man, man, woman, woman, I think that's fine. A man and a man together, they should have all the rights of married people. They should have hospitalization, benefits, anything that married people who are married the regular way. Christ.
And what is your views on gay marriage?
I'm for gay marriage.
I'm for marriage.
No, I'm not either.
What's the difference between? I don't see difference between gay marriage, regular marriage, holy matrimony. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
And have you ever had a gay experience?
Well,
Don't lie.
I mean, she acts like a man sometimes.
Shut up. That's not.
Does that count?
Have you ever had a gay experience?
Of course.
Have you ever had a gay experience?
Have I ever had a gay experience?
Tell them the truth.
Yes, but I'm not going to talk about it.
And have you ever had a gay experience?
Since I am gay, I have had lots of them.
Have you ever had a gay experience?
Faggot!
What did he just say?
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment in religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago.
Matt Shepard, the gay college student savagely beaten last week in Wyoming, died this morning.
Both Mayor Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk have been shot and killed.
How many more gay people does God have to create before we ask ourselves whether or not God actually wants them around?
I'm gay.
Dad, I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Homosexual behavior is harmful not only to society, but more importantly to the individuals who engage in that behavior.
I really don't see how bullying is an issue.
I want you to meet a little boy named Asher Brown. He lived in Texas. He was 13 years old. And I say was in the past because he shot himself in the head last Thursday.
Billy Lucas of Greensburg, Indiana, was just 15 years old when bullying pushed him over the edge.
Hi, this is Jamie from Buffalo, New York, and I'm just here to tell you that it does get better.
14-year-old Jamie was found dead after an apparent suicide.
I believe personally that marriage is between a man and a woman.
An open statement by a service member that he or she is a homosexual will create a rebuttable presumption that he or she intends to engage in prohibited conduct.
I am an infantry platoon leader in the New York Army National Guard, and by saying 3 words to you today, I am gay, those 3 words are a violation of Title 10 of the U.S. Code.
Lieutenant Dan Choi has been fired from the U.S. military.
People need to know that things get better and things can get better and that there's hope. Any caring individual that can give that child or person hope that things can get better, because they can and they do.